walked into someplace foreign. I had to come to a Whole Foods for an Amazon return, but I've never been in a Whole Foods before. Like in a foreign world with weird brands and expensive pricing. Let's see if anything looks good. I think that's what I'm looking for. Dude, this shit here is expensive. Holy crap. It's too rich for me. Nothing really screams at me. Oh, cookies. Never mind. I spoke too soon. Holy, nope, don't need cookies. An actual breakfast would be nice. Ooh, salads. I have not seen a salad bar in ages. What's this? What? $12 for chicken strips? I don't think anything here is going to call to me. I think we're about to go get some affordable food somewhere else. Holy shit, their Chipotle wraps are $8? I just get me a banana smoothie, call it breakfast. Alright, I found something affordable. Bacon scrambled egg burritos, $2.99. I can do that. I can do that. Probably grab one of those. Get back to camp, cook it up. We got 50% off. Nothing I need. Let's get us one of these. Maybe two. I don't want to stop anywhere else, so I picked up breakfast, and I picked up the cheapest bit of ground beef I could find, which was like $6, which isn't bad. See the doggy missing in the window? I see him looking in the back window. What are you doing back there? What are you doing? Here's my doggy in the window. My hair is wild today. So that was my experience in Whole Foods. I returned my Amazon order. I ordered a thing for my, so I don't have, got one of my paychecks from work. Paid off my bills, had a little bit left over, bought a like a cable box type deal and an antenna for my computer monitor. The monitor I was using needed an adapter, but I forgot I had another monitor in storage which was newer, so I bought an adapter, but then it got here, realized I don't need the adapter, have to return it back to Amazon. And they do that in a Whole Foods here. So I had to go to Whole Foods for the first time. Holy shit, the prices on some of those things. They had bars of soap for $18. I'm like, I'll just keep using Dawn dish soap for now. But I did buy those breakfast burritos, bought 2 of those so I can have breakfast when I get there. I got me one of my favorite strawberry banana little smoothies I like to drink. And then I bought a cheap thing of ground beef so I can make dinner tonight and some food tomorrow with some rice, because I have plenty of rice. I have to learn how to cook rice in a pot, but growing up, I've always used a rice cooker. So cooking it in a pot, I think I've ever done once in my life. I think I have some instant rice too, but we're gonna try cooking it in a pot. I think that'll be fun tonight. It's not supposed to rain. Yesterday was just rainy and gross, so I didn't do really anything. I came down to a friend's. He's about an hour and a half away. I used his internet to pay off a lot of bills, get a lot of my address changes done, sent everything back to my dad's house type deal, so my mail goes to his house. I have a couple offers on the house I'm really excited about if the house sells, hopefully soon, because if not, I'm gonna be in trouble because I don't have current income at the moment. Besides, I'm still looking. I'm looking for a job. Nothing's really come up yet, but we'll see. We're heading back to camp now that I've dropped that off, and we're gonna enjoy the drive on this beautiful sunny day, and I'm gonna drink my smoothie and nibble. Okay, fine. I splurged. I bought some of these too. I don't even know how much they were, but I love Pringles, but these are a healthier Pringles, I guess. You can read the ingredients: dried potato flakes, palm oil, tapioca starch, jalapeno seasoning, sugar, salt, garlic powder, onion powder, yeast extract, chili spices, palm oil, and parsley. I'm gonna try them. I couldn't resist. They caught me. They put it right in front of the register when I was checking out, and they caught me with a customer trap. I got trapped. So yep, we're headed back. Ludo chilling. I'm gonna go set things up. We're gonna see how it works. When you make it to the gas station with like no gas left. I missed like 3 exits, but there's no signs that says there was gas there, so I freaking missed them. That's okay, let's get gas. Alright, well, I didn't know I was gonna get gas at a Walmart, so I stopped at a Walmart. There's a few little things I'd like to get to make the camper a little more comfortable, nothing crazy. Because like I said, I'm kind of very skint for money. I was gonna just hit up the Dollar Tree, but Dollar Tree is further away. And since we're here, let's see what we can find that's cheap that'll help organize. I mean, honestly, something like this would be great, but it's like 13 bucks. I need something a little longer. Oh, like this one. Maybe. Alright, got a little seat caddy. Just gonna go over my faucet and just kind of hang there where I can put my sponge and stuff and keep it out of the sink. I've been wanting, this is one thing I've been looking for because I don't like the sponge sitting on the counter. It doesn't dry and it just gets gross. I'm not gonna lie, these are pretty good. I think I like them better than Pringles, and I love Pringles. It's like, you know, Pringles, they like melt in your mouth when you bite them. They kind of crunchy melt in your mouth. These are actually crispy. They don't like melt, they crunch. And I really like that. That's I don't know. I can't hate on them. They're expensive. They look like Pringles. They're crunchy. I like those. I just thought I'd share. These are pretty damn good. Pretty good. These are great. These are good. I would buy these again if I ever go back to Whole Foods. I might go to Whole Foods just to buy them again. Actually drives with the cover on their boat. We're not there yet, Luna. We're almost there. Back to our little home sweet home. It's so tiny. Alright, let's get this thing sorted. Back at the little campsite, everything looks like it's fine. It rained so much yesterday that Ludo and I packed up and went over to a friend's. He's about an hour away. I got the internet working, like I said, got some stuff done, so we had just locked everything up and everything looks fine. A little wet. I put a lot of stuff in that shed over there. There's nothing in that shed, and the ranger hasn't been by, so I can't ask if I can use it, but nobody's been by, so I just assumed I can use it, and I just used it. I got a few things for the camper I want to do today. I'm going to redo this whole section right here because it just gets cluttered, and I bought a couple things that I will need to help organize that and make it look a lot better. But first, I'm going to get this camper opened up, open some windows, open the vent up there. Yeah. Oh yeah, I got to get your new lead out. He broke his lead, so we've been using his leash as a lead, but I bought him a proper lead that I can hook back over there. We're going to get that sorted too. Okay, poop is gross, but there's an actual dung beetle rolling away Ludo's poop ball. I'm not even. Look at it. Look at it rolling away the little chip ball. Holy crap. Buddy, I gotta clean this poop up. Where you going with it? We've now just become like a national Graphics, I guess. Alright, well, I don't know where he's going with it, but I'm gonna let him be, and I guess I'll come clean this up a little later. Oh, nope, it's getting stuck. Nope, it's gotta redo it. It's getting stuck on a leaf. Oh, he's getting it. He's getting it. He's getting it. Go, little beetle. Go. No, no. There's no way. Oh, oh, almost. Almost. Oh, you're so close, dude. You're so close. Just get it over that leaf. It's a blade of grass. Boom! He got it! Yay! Okay, I'm gonna let this beetle play with his poop. Alright, unfortunately, my idea is not gonna work. I'm gonna keep this one. This is nice. This gets it up over the sink, gets my power cables up, and I can put a few things under here, so that I'll keep, but I bought two others. My idea was hoping that I could, like, put them next to each other and then stack one, and then put the monitor on top. Unfortunately, it's not gonna work. For one, it's just slightly won't be enough room between here and here. And for two, they're not quite long enough. Like, it won't straddle either. So I'll take those back to Walmart. And then I bought these undershelves. And in the store, it looks like they should fit, see? But once you put the things on and how they attach, they don't fit under. So the idea was to slide this under, just have like a little hanging basket on the second shelf. But then I realized I actually kind of don't need those, so I'll take those back to Walmart too. Unfortunately, I didn't have measurements at the time, so the only way was trial and error. So I guess I'm going to clean all this up and put it back the way it was and just put everything together here. And I mean, it's still nicer with just that one shelf added, and I'll wait until I get the extra money on Amazon and order the big shelf that should fit across here. And it's the same thing, it's a double layer, so the measurements on that one I did measure. I just don't remember what they were, so I know they'll fit. But that's the idea for this, just to make it look nicer and a little more organized. Ludo has a cot now. My buddy gave him his dog's cot because his dog doesn't lay in it. So he's got a cot over there, which he lays in, but since I'm over here, he wants to be way over here with me. So he's just gonna lay right there in the shade. Sorry for the noise, I got the little fan on. They still sent me the wrong part for this. So again, I'm gonna have to go on Amazon and just order whatever that works. But it is what it is. I need to clean this place up. All right, I'm gonna get to cleaning. I'm getting super tempted to eat junk food, so I'm going to go ahead and get these burritos going. The only way I can cook them right now, I mean, I could dig out the oven and hook all that up and try to get it working, but I'm going to do it pan. It's already thawing out from being in the car. Trash bag for the day. And my little electric lighter, you know, I got this from Star Jar. That's not cool. Star Jar's like at work if you get little points for being amazing, and you know. I'm gonna cook it on my little alcohol burner so it doesn't get too hot too quick, and because I'm still taking care of stuff in there, so I'm gonna let it cook while I take care of stuff in there. Get the alcohol burner out. I learned this does not boil water for crap, so I tried last night when I was making, not last night, the night before, when I was making really gross pasta. I think it caught. No? Oh, I heard it. Yep, I hear it. I don't think the alcohol burns. It burns so clear. I hear it. I don't see it. Burning. I see smoke. I don't know. It's weird. Let's get this going. Positive I got it that time. I can hear it flickering. I shook it up. Yeah. All right. I'm just gonna set these right on top. Pick that up, and then where's my lid? There's the lid. Just put a lid on it, steam it up for a bit. I'll come out and roll them eventually. Hopefully I don't burn them. And back to work inside. We gotta make this place livable. I hate chaos. And right now, that is chaos. Also, if you ever want some goldfish crackers, those have become my new favorites. I'm just saying. Like I said, I got junk food. I got those and then those Pringles left. I'm trying not to eat them. Those are for snacks, not for breakfast / dinner / lunch. Alright, it's coming together. So I stopped by the storage unit, got my big old PC monitor. For the monitor to work as a TV though, I needed a couple adapters, which is fine. I don't have internet access out here right now. I am still looking at some plans. So I'm working on cable management here. So we have the power cord into the surge protector here. That's plugged in. The Nintendo is plugged into the monitor like it should. Nintendo's plugged in. So monitor, Nintendo. Now this is what I got. I tested this out at Cody's house and at work, though he's a lot closer to Wichita than I am. So we've got a digital converter box, which will allow me to plug my monitor in. And it will give it the access to be like a television set. So with that, I bought this antenna here. It's an indoor-outdoor antenna. It's supposed to have range up to 150 miles. Now at his house, I got quite a few TV channels with this. I don't know how well it's going to be out here at the lake, because we are a lot further. Yeah. So this is going to be trial and error. I'm hoping it works well. If not, they do make a larger antenna that gets a lot further. But we're gonna hope. I'm just looking for noise because I don't have a radio. I don't have anything. An AM FM radio is my next goal, really, just to have some sound. I'm trying to find ways to entertain myself like I used to back before the internet was a thing. So I'm looking at old school methods. So old school antenna, converter box. I already had the monitor that I bought, so I'm gonna reuse that. And then for speakers, I've had these things for like 10 years. But they work really well. So this is going to plug into the monitor, and with the remote control of this, I can control the sound. I tested all that out. So I'm going to plug everything in and set it all up and see if we can get any channels. Alright, let me turn this off. So I got it plugged in. Right now it is scanning for channels. The antenna I just set over there for now, but I think we're going to see... Oh, it's getting channels. It's getting channels. Holy crap. It's getting more channels. Oh my god, it's actually working. It's searching, scanning. What's really cool about this is or computer monitors don't have a remote. They also most don't have speakers. So, but this has a remote, so it basically turns this into a TV. So how it works is pretty much it's a TV like converter box. So it allows me to plug in my HDMI, and the HDMI is going to run off of what would be like a television connector cord, like from the old days. I forgot what they're called. A circuit board? I don't know, whatever. I forgot what they're called. But this is the actual antenna now. So the antenna I have sitting way over there because, well, it's just fabric over there. So I figured if it gets a good signal, I will find a way to attach it better. It's magnetic, but apparently everything's aluminum. There's some metal outside the frame, but most of it's aluminum. So I'm going to find a way to stick it out there and make it look better. If I had a longer cord, I would just run it right outside and stick it on something, but I don't have any way to open the screens, unfortunately, to stick it outside. Holy crap, it's actually getting channels. I'm going to clean up those cables a little bit more in just a minute. I just wanted to connect this and see. I'm going to let it finish scanning. Okay, alright, it's done. It's done scanning. Holy crap, look at that instant TV that I don't pay for. Well, I guess I paid for the box. The box I think was like 20. And then the antenna was about 20, so 40 bucks. And there's no subscription fee or anything. It does have sound, but I haven't plugged the speaker in yet. So I have no idea what's going on. Apparently there's stuff. Yeah, Chicago PD. I haven't watched TV in so many years. But the fact that I'm actually going to have some background noise while I'm cleaning or just hanging out at night, you know, and you just want to lay at night and just watch something, because I don't want to sit and just stare at my phone because that just wastes my minutes. And I do have an unlimited plan, but as unlimited plans go, I mean, you only have like what, 40 to 50 gigabytes. That's high speed, and then after that it's it shortens down. I cannot believe this worked. Holy. Oh, look, cartoons. And obviously this depends on the weather. And like I said, it's basically like satellite TV. It's actually pretty clear quality. Now, if you're out in the middle of the boonies somewhere, it might not work so well, but I am, like I said, I'm not too far outside of a major city. I get the weather! I don't know where that's for. That's not near where I live, or where I'm at. But it's cool, look, I get the weather! Oh my god, this is so exciting! I'm a little too excited about this. The new Pope. Oh, that's what's going on? Oh, hold on. I need to speak. Alright. Speakers hooked up. I really got to find a way to hide those cables better. They're all wrapped up, so they're organized. They just look like spaghetti, and I don't like it. So I'm going to spend some time organizing those. So I guess we get a new Pope today. Had no idea that was going on. I like Pope Francis. I am not religious at all. I am not a person who dislikes people's religion. I really think it's wonderful that people have stuff to believe in, and I will never judge people based on their religion. I'm just not religious. But I like the last Pope. I thought he was a pretty cool guy. He did a lot. And, you know, shame that he passed away. It's cool that they're swearing in a new one. This is so weird to be watching TV. I feel like I haven't watched TV in so many years. This is very nostalgic of it. Oh my god, infomercials and these little cell channels. I remember staying up as a kid watching this crap. Where's the ShamWow guy? Or but wait, there's more. I get Fox. Now eventually I'd like to get a better speaker and all that, but that's not important. I already had the speaker, I had the monitor, I've had these cables. The only thing I bought was the box and that antenna. Ooh, true craps. Look how clear that is. Ew. Ew, what am I watching? Anyway, I forgot about my burritos. I had to run out here and I stepped on poor Ludo's tail. Look at his hair on the ground from my shoe. I'm sorry. Go sleep on your cot. You were so he likes to be next to you. He doesn't want to sleep by himself. They're hot. This is the side I just flipped. It's toasting them up pretty good. Okay, I think they're almost done and I'll finally actually get breakfast. I forgot about my burritos. No! I mean, I could eat junk food. I'm trying to behave, though. Like I said, I'd like to get into a better shape. Okay, I'm going back to cleaning now. My burrito! Alright, they're test out my burritos. Oh, I saw some steam coming off there. Ooh, hot. Hot, 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 hot. I think they're done. I don't really have a plate right now, so we're just going to put them in this cheap plastic bowl I got from Walmart. Then, because this is a little alcohol burner, go ahead and put a lid on it. Put it out. I am going to go have breakfast / lunch, probably dinner. What time is it? Yeah, it's already 1 o'clock. This is probably my breakfast / lunch / dinner. I'm going to go watch TV and then finish cleaning. Gonna have meal and TV time. Alright, I've been cleaning. I think it looks pretty decent. Oh, my screwdriver, give me that. That needs to go back in the car. So, there's not a whole lot I can do about the wires. Got that running. Everything's working great. I went ahead and ran the antenna this way. The box says it's indoor-outdoor, so I ran it this way, took a screw out, and ran it outside. So it's actually using the magnetics, and it's magnetized or stuck. It's just stuck on the side of the thing over there where there's like actual some metal to stick it to. So I got my little shelf here with my little TV thing and my speakers. Just one speaker's really plugged in. This one's just charging. My little mini vacuum. This is my little soap dish area. I got antibacterial wipes. I've got my Dawn dish soap. I've got some hand soap. And my little sink spongy thing that I picked up at Wally World actually does exactly what I wanted it to. Look, it's perfect. It just sits there. It fits. It's great. That under there is all my toothbrush, toothpaste, and all that fun stuff. Of course, some sanitary cleaning wipes. We have a gray water hose and stuff coming tomorrow that I'm going to go pick up from Amazon that's going to attach to the sink. And I'm going to run it all the way out there to where you see that cup on the ground. That's actually covering like a like a sewage type, well, sewage, a gray water pipe. So I'm gonna run a hose out there. We'll put the cap. That's a tomorrow thing. But there you go. Well, I gotta hang up this mirror too. I bought this mirror because I need a mirror. I'm thinking about just putting it like there, or maybe like there above the window, like on a hook. But I'm out of hooks, so I'll have to go buy some. I need one that's gonna be strong enough to hang on to that, because if that falls, it's gonna break, and that's gonna kind of suck. But I don't have a hook right now, so it's just gonna kind of sit here. But I didn't have a mirror, and it's, you know, I got Ludo's bed made, the windows down, Ludo's out there chilling. I fixed his cot right there. He's just chilling in the, you know, shade. We're gonna go for a walk here in a minute. I got the camper rug hanging to dry right there because I washed it. It was getting kind of dirty. Ludo likes to bring in a lot of dirt. That's it. I got the camper all clean and organized. Got a little TV going, and yeah, it's doing good. Feeling good. Feeling good about it. Feeling good about it. Forgot to mention my little mini fan here. This is actually a portable handheld. I just hooked it on my phone clip because I have a bigger fan, but it's in the car, and I use it to circulate air in the car, especially because my tarantula is still living in my car. I'll figure out what to do with Harriet eventually, but so I put my mini fan on here. There we go. It's literally, it's just a hand fan. Can't do this one-handed. Why is it complicated? Anyway, it goes like that, and it's also a flashlight. Pretty handy, actually. It's rechargeable. So I'm using that as an indoor fan to help circulate air. Look at that beautiful weather. And then you look out this window. It's like a dark rain cloud. So pretty. 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 Oh, God. I'm just kicked back and relaxing right now. I got the place pretty well cleaned up. I'm happy with it. I'd like a better way to hide some of that, but it's organized, and that makes me happy. Ooh, ice cream. Ooh. TV's bad. Let I go clean up some stuff outside and clean out my car. And this weekend I'm going to try to fix what's wrong with the fuses. And then I'm going to have to call that guy that did my wiring in my car to see if he could figure out why my fuses all blow when I go in reverse with the camper attached. I'm going to sit back and watch the rain though. We just went for a really nice walk. Met the camp host and the marina lady again. Had a good chat. Very nice ladies. And then I decided I'm going to sit down and color in my coloring books. The story behind this coloring book, as you can see, it says Aphies. That's ancient. For the simple fact that I haven't been able to go on base and buy stuff for, I don't know, 15 plus years. And then if you look down here, 1994. I've had this book that long, but it's just been sitting in a shelf. I never have time. I love The Lion King. You can see some that I colored. I don't know how many years ago. Ew, those awful markers. This one's not bad. Colored pencils. I tried. I don't know how many years, how old those are. I don't know if I did this one, or I think somebody else did this one. I think it was my brother. But I am starting on page 1. And I've colored in some paw prints so far. And I'm using my Copic markers. I also have this other coloring book that I bought many years ago. Because, like, again, I'm a Lion King addict, and this one's from 1996. These have literally just been in a drawer in my house for ages because, like I said, I just don't have time. I have no idea what that price tag is from. It cost me 99 cents, though. Grades kindergarten through 5th. Oh, man. But this one's a big poster one, so you color them. The problem with this one is it doesn't have the paint-friendly paper, so I'm pretty sure my Copic markers are going to go right through, but I'm going to try anyway. This is what we're doing this evening as a chill time after we've gone out and walked around, and then I keep going out occasionally looking at the sunset. Sorry, this is my screen. There we go. And Ludo's in, relaxing. He thinks he's dying. He walked. But yeah, this is how we're gonna chill the evening away. Just sitting here listening to the bugs and the crickets and the birds, and there's an owl somewhere watching the sunset over the lake. It's pretty cool. I forgot to bring my mat in. It's kind of blocking the lake over there. The little camper at night's got my little... These are actually Christmas things that I had, but I like them. They're not super bright. But they're bright enough. They just light up the edges of the camper. What's really cool is on the inside. Ludo's just laying on his cot. With this little remote here. Maybe in the right buttons. There we go. I have lights. But I've actually had these for a long time. Alright, and I kick back and relax. You can control the brightness on them. Maybe? Where's the control at? They have to get this box like right in the view, but you can make them really dim or really bright. Of course, you can change colors. Let's see. Then you can make them do all kinds of weird stuff. I don't need them for a party or anything. They're cool. Let's see. But yeah. Anyway, these are my nighttime lights. And strobe the music and stuff too, but like I said, we're not raving out in here. And of course, before I go to sleep, I'll turn on my little porch light. Now I just have to try to convince him to come inside for the night. He's not ready. But if I leave the door open, bugs start to come in, so. Are you comfy? You ready for bed? Maybe? Not quite. Your hair's so dirty. Look at that dirt on your feet. Because someone had to walk through the puddles. He's gonna sleep outside tonight? It's all fun and games until those coyotes wake up. There we are. Ludo's in bed. I went ahead and left this window open for him so he can look out. He's gonna think he's dying for a little bit. Got the roof vent on. How this thing locks is it has a secure lock up here, which, latches. And then it has a deadbolt right here. So I keep the deadbolts. And we're safe. We're all locked in. Obviously safe from everything except for someone who really wants in here. I'm sure they could destroy this place. Or Or a bear. Pretty sure a bear could eat its way in. But then I have Ludo, so it's okay. I'm gonna hook him up with a little fan. And I'm gonna kick back and maybe turn the TV back on. Who knows? Say goodnight, Ludo.